Geopolitics keep worsening in the Middle East, but why is gold not catching up and buying to all-time highs? This is the main reason. Over the weekend, we had many headlines showing that there are a lot of escalations in the war between Iran, Israel, with the US. The US is funding Israel to stand up against Iran. Same with the UAE and other main regions across the Gulf. Iran is standing up on its own, saying, look, we're going to fight, we're going to keep pushing. Now, the war began when Iran started showing interest in developing nuclear power. Israel felt as if like this is becoming too much, because if Iran gets nuclear power, it's going to use this nuclear power to fund the militants that were opposing Israel, like your guys, like your in Gaza and all across the region. This is where the US started saying Iran should not get nuclear power. Remember, the US and Israel are good allies since the beginning of 1948 when Israel was established. I don't want to go into history today. I want to speak about the fundamental analysis. Over the weekend, we were expecting that gold was going to gap higher and was going to buy for the rest of the week as safe haven demand. But this week, we're seeing something different. This is why I always say you cannot cram Forex. You need to understand and look at the market reactions and understand what is happening. From Monday, when markets opened, everything went as expected. Gold kept higher, stock market kept lower, as money was expected to move to safe havens and away from risky assets. But something happened with the yields. The yield was spiking something. The US yields, they started pushing up from Monday. If you can check, for the past 3 days, today is a Wednesday, for the past 3 days, the yields, the US real yields have been pushing higher, showing something about rate cut expectations. If you go to the CME Fed Watch tool, you can see that the probabilities for even a June rate cut are being pushed even further. Why is that the reason? This is what affected gold to push lower, because of higher yields coming from the US. Why are yields pushing up in times of high geopolitical events and uncertainty? It's because of inflation. The Strait of Hormuz was expected to be affected. Remember, a country can control up to 15 miles of sea water around itself. Now, Iran and Oman are the two that control the Strait of Hormuz. What is the Strait of Hormuz? This is the sea pathway where a lot of international trade travels through, where a lot of oil travels through, where a lot of liquefied natural gas travels through. All of the countries in the Persian Gulf that are supplying oil and liquefied natural gas are affected. So all the countries that are importing, getting oil and liquefied natural gas from the Persian Gulf are going to get a hit. International trade is affected. When oil does not flow as usual, oil is the currency of everything. Oil is the blood of money and economics. When oil is affected, economies struggle. So about 20 to 30% of oil passes through that Strait of Hormuz that I'm talking about. Over 20% of liquefied natural gas passes through that pipeline I'm talking about. So now that there were expectations from Monday that these will be affected, the market started pricing in high inflation. This is why you started seeing rate cut expectations being pushed back. So now this is where there is a merge of geopolitics and monetary policy. Instead of the market just looking at the geopolitics and the escalations, the market is looking at it from a monetary perspective. What will happen to inflation as oil prices get affected? We saw oil skyrocketing, pushing higher, because the supply of oil is going to be affected when the Strait of Hormuz is closed. Over 20% of oil supply will be affected. Iran made it clear, any vessels that will be seen there, they're gonna bomb it. This is a real threat. Now, economics versus politics. How do the markets interpret this? High inflation Feds are not going to cut anytime soon. The fact that interest rates will remain higher, this is what strengthens the yields, this is what strengthens the dollar, and this is what pushes gold down. But why is it that the dollar and gold do not go into the same direction? It is because a lot of huge asset managers are closing out positions on gold to cover their margins on other assets like the stock market. This is what is happening in a nutshell. These are the things you need to understand. So from now going forward, the more you see a lot of threats and risks about oil and the Strait of Hormuz, this is what you will do. You'll look for sales on the stock market, buy the dollar, sell gold as long as the inflation narrative is still there. Why? Do not look at it as just a safe haven demand. Look at it as a real yield and inflation issue. This is what is at play. I'm going to be explaining all of this in detail during the bootcamp that we're going to have on the first week of April. I encourage you guys to click the link in the bio to do everything you can to be a part of this bootcamp, so you also learn how to do fundamental analysis for yourself, on yourself. It is very important for us guys to understand as traders what is happening around the world and how these is affecting the markets. I love you guys. I wish to see you on the bootcamp. I wish you guys all the best.